Kamigawa Neon Dynasty products are available for pre-order now at CoolStuffInc.com. Use the promo code CGB5 and you'll get a 5% discount on your order and a sweet Covert Go Blue Wolf token for free. Pre-order now at CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock. Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, and the battle of the formats. The battle for the channel. Branding. Continues. And today, both in Alchemy and in Standard, we're going to be playing Naya creature decks. Naya creature decks that hopefully will smash the face of this meta and all of its various nonsense. And honestly, if a Naya creature pile can do really well in a format, that's exciting. Naya creature piles are fun, and it does show that the format is becoming about more than all runs epiphanies or strictly one color like best curve out possible snow decks. So I'm excited to try this out. Today's list comes from the Standard Challenge on MTG that took place on 130. This deck got third place, and I've kept it basically exactly as is, other than adjusting the sideboard. So now we're Legion Angel gamers. So you can check that out on MTGO at magic.wizards.com/English/articles/archive/MTGO/standing/standard challenge. Oh god. Yeah, it's so easy to find. Just I guess search for MTGO standard challenge is probably the best thing, and look for the most recent one. It's one source for standard decks that I find pretty useful. And all right, so what's actually going on here? I think we're a secret taxes deck. There's a lot of taxes and protection in this deck. There are 4 copies of Thalia. There are 4 copies of Redain. That's a lot of extra mana you might have to spend on things. There are no copies of Elite Spellbinder, which I kind of get. The card is fragile. It doesn't rumble very well. And it looks like the shift to Redain is the big push here. Just really shut down those sweepers. There are a ton of ways to protect your taxi critters. With 4 Snakeskin Veil and 2 Shijiri Shelter and 3 copies of Valorous Stance. Like, they're really sticky on the battlefield as long as you draw enough lands to cast things. And then over here in the creature suite, we have some one-ofs, which is kind of exciting for a little bit of a zoo flavor, which is 1 Welcoming Vampire to draw some cards, 1 Sun Gold Sentinel to hate some graveyards and get that hexproofy unblockability thing. And then a Hopeful Initiate, which can beat up some artifacts and enchantments or just get big, and a Chaplain of Arms, which hands out some ward. Also just a first striker for 1, but has that Chapelgeist sidekick, which is kind of taxy. So yeah, it's a secret taxi deck. We have Unscuffed Aspirate, which is great. We have removal in 4 Brutal Cathar, 2 Skyclave Apparition, and possibly the 3 Valorous Stance. We have the Legion Angel, and we got Halana and Elena partners, 4 of them. This is the extra oomph of the deck. It's Aspirant on steroids. And I think I made like a video with a very similar deck, actually. And it was a few months ago where it was white aggro, and then it just had Halana and Elena as the 4-drop. So, yeah, I love this person's thinking. They're clearly a big brain. I'm trying to self-compliment here. Is it working? I'm trying to do it without it being obvious. Is it working? I doubt it's working. Anyway, in the mana, we have 4 Cave of the Frost Dragon and just 1 Plains because we want all the white sources. And then we have basically every land produces white, actually. Oh yeah, there is the red-green land here. Just the Crag Crown Pathways. We don't run the mana, is Rockfall, something like that? The only rare land that we're not running in this deck. The Rockfall Veil. We do not run that because it does not cast our turn 1 white creatures. So basically, white aggro backed up by a really overpowering later game threat and a lot of taxes. Pretty exciting deck to play, and I think you guys are really going to like it. Remember, we're in the battle for the channel, so if you like Standard, you should watch this video to the end. Watch time is the ultimate. If you get a YouTube membership, you're welcome to say, I joined for Standard, or I joined for Alchemy, or I joined for both, because I take those comments very seriously to heart, because loyal channel members are, considerably valuable from a YouTuber perspective. Makes sense, right? And then the likes, hit like if you really like the video, and leave comments. Go Alchemy, Go standard. Go both. One comment I don't need more of is do whichever you like, because trust me, I know it's my channel and I will do whatever I like at the end of the day. It's just some of it may be on Twitch or it may be inside videos. Don't worry. Getting sick of playing Magic is not a thing. I do not get sick of it. It's not a thing for me. I know it's a thing for everybody else. It's not a thing for me. Let's dive in. Let the nonsense begin. MTG player 81. That could have been my username. Then I wouldn't be Covert Go Blue. Just gave away a lot right there, didn't I? Oops, this hand's great. Let me know about the sound differences. I completely disconnected this giant Go XLR because I couldn't figure out why I was having so many sound issues on my videos. So it's completely disconnected and we're just using desktop audio for the first time in like a year and a half. Last time I did that, you guys complained that the audio got super echoey. But I do, I guess, need these complaints because I don't hear it. Everything's fine over here. All right, so we're up against green, so we probably want Thalia next turn because of Blizzard Brawl. Actually, they played this, so Blizzard Brawl is going to be a little slow. I think it's perfectly fine here, though, to play Luminarch Gas Pirate and get it growing. And then next turn, Brutal Cathar to take out their Troll. They still need untapped land, a creature, and a Blizzard Brawl. And now we have the partners. So I think we just hit this Troll with the Cathar and try to outscale it before they can brawl away the Cathar. Yeah, this is just an amazing start. And they can brawl the Cathar, like they can brawl the Cathar no matter what, so we should put the counters somewhere else. That is if they have, you know, Snowland, Creature, Blizzard Brawl. Here it comes. Maybe here it comes? Don't do it. Okay. Wonder if I should have played Thalia. Wonder. It's a big shift. It's a heck of a draw. But I think I'm supposed to play Halana and Elena. And I think I'm supposed to put a counter on Halana, Elena, and then put a ton of counters on the Hopeful Initiate, attack, and take out a Troll. Or we just don't attack. At the beginning of combat, this says at the beginning of combat, why didn't I get 2 triggers? I wanted to put a counter here, then put counters somewhere else. All right. In that case, I think I just keep making the Aspirate huge. Try to make it Blizzard Brawl proof. So this is going to be... Oh, okay, I get it now. Ah, and I can resolve this first, then this. Yes, that's perfect. And then we just don't attack. And just make a creature so big mono green can't deal. We'll go over and through the Trolls in good time. Or we'll draw Redain and go into the air. Like, this combo is crazy because it's +1/+1 counters equal to Halana and Elena's power. So every turn, more counters. More counters. Yeah, they had another fight spell. And now they have a 6/6, which they could send into Rumble. Probably should. Probably should send it. They don't send it. Taste it. Taste it. Care to try that again? How many fight spells did you bring to the party? Eh? You wanna come get some? You do? I mean, what could they do? +3/+3? Call. I call your bluff. They do realize sitting back just isn't going to work for them because every turn things get bigger and badder. What do you got, an Embercleave? Choose your weapon for a 12/12? That would be epic. It feels like it's gotta be another inscription and they're trying to find a way to fight the Luminarch Gas Pirate and put counters on the Troll so that it dies. Or put counters on the new Troll so that it lives. but you fight the aspirant with it. No, it wouldn't live anyway, not in a fight. So you got to fight one troll into the aspirant, and then you have to... Yeah, okay, so that's what they're doing. They're going in. I think the +1/+1 counters in that case go on the other troll for more trample damage, but I don't know if it matters. Probably doesn't. And voila! They did it. They totally got me. 2 trolls gone. Let's hold back this Cathar. And now the rest of our creatures go berserk. What do you think? Do we take out one of these before they get to use it? Sounds good to me. So it's from creatures that you control. So we get to go 1, 2, because we kind of want this to die. Because we have another one. We blow up one of their trolls. Okay, we got a 4/4. Like, I mean, they got out-partnered is what happened to them. Oh yeah, get that damage. Man, what a team. Gorebag 78. All right, 2 lands though here that are not white. Could be a problem, but right now it looks like everything will curve fine anyway. We have no removal. We hope we're against control because we've got taxes for days. Green again? When did the meta become all mono green? I don't think I'd played green while I was like testing the decks out. Not once. I mean, last game we got this going. But this is our trump card, and they'll brawl at the first chance they get. Let's play the Thalia. Maybe they'll snap a brawl on Thalia. If they do that, it's most of their turn, because it's half their mana. It also shuts down Chariot here. Okay, they have Oddity. Well, our draw's not lining up good yet. Not doing well. An expensive Snakeskin Veil. But we can use that in combination with the Luminarch Aspirant next turn. Let's try to tax their mana a little more. And we hold this back, I think, to block the Sculptor. But if they brawl with the Sculptor, they get to attack with it anyway. If we say no attacks, I don't know. Maybe they'll get afraid. But we're on the draw again against green, 2 games in a row. So we got to play the control role. We just need to draw some removal. And another land would be nice. It's weird to not be attacking more, playing a creature deck. Yeah, taste it. Well, that gives me I hope that Redain lives, because if that was going to happen and they're on their ball, they should know to Blizzard Brawl the Redain first, unless they don't plan to. Rope comes out. What does it mean? There's a brawl on the Thalia. Okay. All right. Good. Good. More mana? Double Blizzard Brawl draw? Inscription? Wait, that's a fight? Oh, it's indestructible. Yep, that works. Yeah, double removal ramp on the play. Don't think there's a lot we could have done here. If we play the Redain and we Veil it, then we have a 3/4. The next turn we could have a 4/5. Probably our best path. We could play Thalia and put a counter on it and have a 3/2 first strike, which holds off the Sculptor just as well, but taxes our own Veil. So what if I had played... No, I couldn't, because I had Thalia on the board. I was going to say, what if I held up Veil last turn and played Luminarch? But that wouldn't work, because this cost 2 last turn. All right, tough spot. Can we get out of it? These are the games, man. This is where we battle adversity. I block. Maybe you're going to Veil. Another Inscription. They're playing around my Snakeskin Veil. Pretty good. Big brain. Big brain opponent. They've played this deck before. Okay, so we gotta play the Sentinel. We have to play... Oh, okay. Might as well. Play you. Counter on the Sentinel. Don't want to play the Thalia because of the Veil. Try to trade the Sentinel with something, but the opponent can flip the Oddity here, and that is probably game. So they drew 3 fight spells, we drew 0 removal spells, and they were on the play. That's gonna do it every time. Every time. Alright, we could draw a removal spell here. Or we can't. Yeah, sometimes you don't have it. On the play. Alright. 0 games on the play. Feels good. Only when I play aggro decks, man. It's only when I play aggro decks. It just sticks in my brain. The hand's okay. At least if you're going to be on the draw, you need some removal usually. And if we're against mono green for the 3rd game in a row, now we play control. Never mind. Now we play Delver. Someone's optimistic. Let's see. Blind flip. Do you hit a 3-2 on the play? Turn 1 3-2 flyer? Not this time. Sus Stowaway. When that thing hits me, they get to draw discard. All land. Alright, we've got enough land. Let's get our Aspirate ticking. We're in a really bad position. A couple of counter spells, but they haven't drawn counter spells off the top, have they? They have not drawn instants or sorceries yet. Trying to give me a chance here. They'll probably pass this turn and flip the Stowaway. When it hits on this side, it's a 3-2. And, oh, they don't. Oh my. Just all creatures all day. How do we deal? We can Brutal Cathar the unblockable one, but these are going to become 3-2 flyers, but this has reach. If they draw a spell, though, it's probably a counter spell. And does this have to sit back? The Valorous Stance can hit the Spirit someday, potentially, so we want to do that. I guess we gamble on stopping the Delvers, and we hit the Stowaway with the Cathar. Ugh. Feels so bad, man. At least if they... It's a day-night thing, right? Okay, consider. So if they pass the turn, it flips our Cathar. If we double spell, flips it back. Could be interesting. Actually, you know what? We take a Delver, because if they pass on day-night to flip their Stowaway, it flips our Cathar. And then if we double spell and flip it back, we get to steal something else, which is epic. So, yeah. We're going to go over here. Can I attack? They have an Ascendant Spirit that can attack. Let's put a counter here so that this can block the Spirit and attack with the Aspirant. Offer a trade, they won't take it. All right. 3rd chance at a flip and they don't hit. Dude, our opponent is getting the full Delver of Secrets treatment. And I love it. I love it. Means I'm not the only one who can never flip a Delver. We flip. We transform. So now I have a Valorous Stance to give a creature indestructible, and I have a Sun Gold Sentinel, which could flip it back. And if we flip it back, we steal a thing, which is epic. So I'm going to put a counter on the Brute. I'm going to act like I forgot how Luminarch Aspirant works, or how Ascendant Spirit works, and I'm going to try to Valorous Stance my Aspirant to save it when the opponent blocks with their Ascendant Spirit and pumps it. And the opponent might have a counter spell, and that would be sad, but I'll take it. And then we double spell, the Brute flips, and we steal something else. They take it all. Clever girl. Well, I could just throw the stance away to get the flip, which is basically killing a creature. I think I'm going to do it. I mean, I've never made a play like that, but I think I'm going to do it. Resolves. It's a good sign for us. They might have Leer. Let's exile some spells. That's going to flip the Brute. Let's see if they have anything to stop it. They have a Thirst. Okay. That's a good little reload. Who's the target? I'm targeting the other Delver, I think. Although, now the Ascendant Spirit's a problem. But they have to pour mana into it, which would let us play Halana and Elena. Yeah, we're gonna tax their mana a bit. What you got? Give it hexproof, okay. Well, that worked. But they still don't flip. What a game. Opponent just can't flip a Delver, and I'm throwing Valor Stances into the abyss. They're just gonna scoop instead of make their discard decision. Oh, Delver. 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 You need a card like Spell Pierce, I think. Alright, on the play Thalia. And then protect Thalia forever. We'll play a Thalia, it'll get killed. We'll play second Thalia. The opponent will never kill it. And then because their spells cost one more and they miss a land drop, we'll win. That's the story of this game. I'm calling it now. That's what we're doing here. Wah, my wings! Behold me! All my wings! Thank God there's enough animations for this to be a thing that you can do. Picturing all the mythics that have been printed without animations in the last few sets. They died for this. The Bat, silence. Oh, might be a control deck, guys. Might be a control deck. They hates it. They hates the Thalia. Whoa, what? The heck is this? That bricks my Thalia. Why wouldn't we draw a third one? Shuffler's fine. We gotta get through it. We've gotta break the wall down. No choice. What a bizarre hand. How about a Redain? Can I have a Redain? I need something to guard against these sweepers, too. Our opponent's playing some rogue deck. Alright, let's start. I can't protect it, but I have another one, so... We can't protect it with Veil because of the tax on the Veil, but maybe the opponent will just snap off another removal. Thalia, Guardian of Annoying. Okay. Now we get through that guy. I didn't really want to use a Veil on him before anyway. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, that player loses 1 life and mills a card. Then you gain 1 life and scry 1. Whenever you attack, you may pay 2, and target creature can't be blocked this turn. You know, I'm having thoughts. Maybe this is a Deece commander? Let's see. Whenever you attack, you may pay 2, and target creature can't be blocked. There's a lot of cards in Magic this would be a good commander for, because you just kind of have Rogue's Passage for 2 mana as long as you control it. Standard, here we are today. I don't know what's happening. I needed that. I was going to cast Alana and Elena. Why you mill me? Make me sad. What a combo. Multiple Crydolls and Path of Peril to blow them up. Magic's great. You can build your deck however you want. You can do whatever you want with it. Crydoll value control. And then it was a mill deck. A full-blown mill deck. Are you kidding me? I guess we'll protect. My deck has 31 cards to go. Dude, just get it. Here we go. Oh, the Chaplain of Alms. You've fallen right into my trap. All right. We gotta be more aggressive. I have to use this Veil here, I think. Do I? Let's wait. Hopeful Initiate. How much time do I have? 22. I don't want to play into a sweeper. That kind of ends the game because I don't have time to rebuild. The Hook. X equals 2. Stance won't help me, but we can save the Initiate. And all of the Thalias are dead. Heartbreaker. Red mana? Boom. Let's go, baby. We needs it from here on out. This game is a lot closer than I would have expected, although depends how many mill cards are in their hand. They don't appear to play cards that copy the mill cards. Not the crab. Anything but the crab. 13 cards. It's just blue-black mill. I have not... I mean, that's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Gotta be you. I'll lose into the frickin' crab, man. I'm not doing it. Never again. It's too bad the Valor Stance can't kill it, because the opponent's gonna get another turn here. Yeah, they had to have that Wind Robber, didn't they? Rogues in 2022. This is what they've become. Just straight mill. Alright, if they draw Maddening Cacophony, we're still in this. If they draw Laughter, I have no idea. Down to 3. Land, so they didn't draw a crab. Well... yeah? Game! We have triumphed over the rogue scum. And we are back for the post-game wraps, and let's check the stats powered by Untapped.gg. This is an insanely small sample size because I'm working on the shorter videos, but stats are stats, and the nerds love their stats. Am I right, nerds? Talk to me. All right, 75% win rate. We went 3-1. We were 100% on the play that one time we did it. And of course, I mean, you saw all the games, but for some reason, a little stats review just seems to make the whole video resonate harder. Another reminder that this deck came from MTGO, Magic the Gathering online deck lists. If you search for something like that, you'll find a list of events that happened. If you look for the standard ones, you can find some pretty sweet builds. And congrats to Bill Zive for a 3rd place finish with this beauty. And yeah, white aggro, now amped up, propped up by Snakeskin Veil and Helana and Elena partners, and some better sideboard cards if you play best of 3. So I think that it works well. White is still really good, but the extra oomph is needed without Faceless Haven, and this deck, in my opinion, is a great evolution of the archetype, and the mana is good enough to play 3 colors, and some people really love adding additional colors. So if you are one of those people, this deck is for you. And remember, we are in the battle for the channel, so Good job, you stayed till the end of the standard video. If you just enjoy more CGB content, you can check out a Naya Creature Alchemy video posted today as well, and you can watch both. If you're strictly a standard only gamer, you did your part to support the channel. Good job. Thank you for watching this video. As always, I will see you in the next video. You're cool.